Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for Farming Simulator 22, as we continue our BallySpring start from scratch run here. Just about finished with this oat field, which may mean we're about finished with our very first month of this playthrough, because I don't know if there's any new harvesting contracts. We will check that here in just a minute. It is a new hour, so it's possible there's some, but we'll check that here in just a minute. In fact, I guess we might as well check it while we're waiting for this thing to fill. All right, we got that one obviously up there at the top. Bunch of baling. We already know that there's going to be tons of baling contracts for us down the road. 2 plowing contracts, and then some supply and transport, which we may never do. This is another mod I think I've talked about before that I have just kind of on the side. I just have it available. I don't know that we'll ever run this or not. I mean, obviously, a straw contract would work perfectly with some of the stuff we've been doing, but again, otherwise, probably not really that valuable to us. It's there. I might turn it off at some point. Who knows? But there we go. Got this done. Let's get you dropped off. I did not see any other harvest contracts though, so it does look like once we get this done, we will be done with the month. And a pretty good month if I do say so myself. Excuse me, sorry. I'm allergic to the oat dust, I guess, because put all this stuff in the trailer. Now I'm starting to sneeze. All right, let's get over to the drop-off. If we can get up this hill, if we're about to go up. I forgot, this is the hill that's challenging us. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Keep the speed up. Go, 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 go. I think I kept the speed up a little bit better this time around. This actually should finish up the contract for us. And then some. I have a feeling we'll be able to keep a little bit of the profit from even from this load. Actually, what I might do before I actually turn this in is go ahead and finish harvesting. I don't think it makes a difference because I think they both have caps. I think there's a harvesting cap at 20% and a crop like yield cap at 20% of the contract, and then the harvest itself is capped at 80%. But I mean, we got to do both anyway. Might as well finish up the harvest, get everything we can, just to make sure there's not any weird goofiness. let's get you started, sir. Oh, I didn't even turn you off. Left you running there, my friend. I don't know if we can quite get this full width all at once or not. Not quite. Feels just a tiny bit wider at the top than it is at the bottom. Almost 1,000 liters extra. I suppose this probably could have fit in the trailer. I don't think that would have overloaded us too much, but it's all right. Better safe than sorry, especially having to go up that one hill. All right, so that is done. Field is as harvested as it's going to get. Turn you off for now. We can now turn you in. Get a little bit of the profit back for ourselves. And by a little bit, I mean a little bit. There we go. Got our 5% discount, 253 bucks. We'll get another couple $100 once we turn the rest of that in. And we can go ahead and finish this contract, which we will do just to make sure we don't run into an issue again where we lose out on that contract stuff. All right, let's come up here, turn this in. Still no harvesting contracts. Collect. All right, good stuff there. Just over 15,000 bucks. Should be right about 16,000 bucks once we unload the rest of that oat. Any new used equipment? I don't think so. I don't think it's guaranteed, like I said, to roll over every hour or whatever. We're still a long ways away from either of the two things from this list that we would want. I mean, obviously this tractor would be nice. It's a little bit more again than I would feel like we need, but still not a bad tractor. I say it's more than we need. To be fair, we are going to need a decent tractor for whatever baler we pick up. So maybe this tractor is about the right size because it's 128 to 168. And this baler, this is about the size of baler we probably want. It's 150 horsepower. So I guess it's probably what we would look for anyway. At some point, we would want to get one of these quick front loader attachments, just because we're going to need to be able to move bales around and things like that. I don't know. We'll take a look at that later, but this might be it. We might be ready to fast forward finally to a new month. I mean, again, if I waited until 1700 hours, that's 5 o'clock in the evening, I feel like it would start getting pretty dark relatively soonish. I don't see the sun. It must be, is it above me where I can't see? No, it's over there. Okay, I see now. Yeah, it can't be that much longer before the sun gets so low that it's going to be a little bit dark. So I think we call it there for the month, and I think we go ahead and fast forward to a new month. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that we need to do this month. I don't think there is. Be happy with our 15,879 bucks, and let's go. Like I said, we do have a little bit of oats left over, but it's possible there's oats next month. Let's just double check to see if oats can be oats can be harvested next month. So if we get another oat contract, we'll just carry that harvest over to pick those up and carry on from there. So let's go ahead. I do have a mod that allows me to sleep anywhere, so I don't have to go back to the house. Just don't feel like it's that part of the gameplay doesn't feel necessary. So, and we don't actually have a house right now, so I think this is fine. Basically, we're sleeping in our pickup truck. We'll wake up 8 o'clock in the morning. There we go. New day, September. It's going to be raining soon, so whatever harvesting contracts we do want to pick up for this month, we'll need to start getting work started on them pretty quickly, because then we will have to fast forward through the rain. So let's go check out the contracts, because obviously that is the most important thing for us to be doing. Oh, look at all these baling contracts. Someday. When we get to the point where we're doing baling contracts, I don't know how many of these we're going to do. Like, I don't think there's any way we're going to do all of them. That's a lot of baling contracts. It's like the entire map of baling contracts. Cultivating, fertilizing, can't do those yet. There we go. There's a harvesting. Sunflowers. Wheat. Okay, we can do wheat. We cannot do potatoes. We can do wheat for sure, so we're definitely taking this contract. Oh, it's Brendan Tracy. We have done a contract for him already, so that's good. We will definitely accept this one. We can't borrow from him yet. Just to confirm. Yep. Oh, no, wait, have we not done one for him? I thought we already did one for him. Maybe not. But we'll accept that one. And then I thought we did one for Tom McKnight as well. Maybe I'm making stuff up. Do we have enough money to get a header for our current tractor? I assume we do. Speaking of things like headers, still no new equipment here. That's okay. I honestly don't know how quickly this is going to rotate. It may just be because a lot of these are going to stick around a lot longer than normal, and that's why they haven't rotated out yet. But we do want to go take a look at the harvesters. Take a look at the harvester that we repaired up and check to see it only has this header. Really? The trailer's not that expensive if we ever want to get that. Is that true? No, this thing can do sunflowers. Well, then what? Maybe it's just a basic header. Maybe it's just a generic header that we would use. Probably like the Ziegler. That is an expensive header. Oh my. Oh my. I mean, I think that is the one we're looking for. I mean, we could always lease it, but I'm trying to avoid leasing stuff. 19,000 bucks. So here's what that comes down to, right? What I'm looking for, we would get 6,000 bucks almost, especially once you unloaded the sunflowers themselves from this contract, which pays for a third of that header. We would then need to, I think the header would pay for itself relatively quickly. Especially since we're just now getting into the months where it's sunflowers and corn. So I think we've got 2 more months worth of sunflowers and corn. How many fields do we have of sunflowers and corn? Anything that's yellow, right? And orange. So corn down here, a couple sunflowers, more sunflowers up there. How many of these are already ready to harvest? Or how many of these are going to be ready to harvest probably before this is up? Probably a couple of them are going to be ready to harvest before the end. Looks like the corn up here might be ready to harvest next month. This corn's got probably 2 more months. The sunflowers in the middle, there's one already ready, and this one's not quite ready, so it'll be ready next month. I think we break even if we were to go for this header, but I think we break even, but I also think we do ultimately long-term gain more money by picking up that header. Now, we can't afford it right this second because obviously we have we don't have enough money right this second, but we are going to go do this other contract that we just picked up, right? Which is going to give us how much? $3,000 for that, plus the money for selling a little bit. So probably maybe another $1,000, if even. If we get enough, I think we go for it. It's going to be tight. It's going to be exactly enough if we do in fact get enough. But if we do get enough, I think we go for it. Now, this does mean we will need to empty out this harvester. Where is this harvester going? And then we can kind of plan that out from there. You're going to field... I don't see a blinking light. Am I blind? Oh, there it is. I was like, I am blind as can be. All right, you're coming up here to field 63. Oof, that's a long ways around. But it is near to this guy. So we'll bring the harvester up to him. Let him go pick up the rest of that grain, drop it off. And then we will go from there. So let me drive this over there. I'm not going to bore you guys with driving it over there. And we'll be right back. All right, we made it over to field 63 here. I think this is the only gate we can get into. So looks like we're going to be going right down the middle and splitting this field in half. Then doing each half separately. But let's go ahead and get our truck over to pick up the little bit of oats that we've got left in there. So a thought that I had while I was on my way over here, yeah, that is this road, is there going to be a point where when we're ready to kind of switch over to baling, you know, more full time, is there going to be a point where we sell our harvester and stuff just to kind of help pay off that last little bit of baling equipment? Since, I mean, the difference between baling equipment and harvesting, like the baling contracts and harvesting contracts, is pretty night and day. Baling contracts are just very, very valuable. Maybe there's a point where we just sell the harvester, and because we're not going to use it for quite some time, and then, you know, the time that we will eventually use it, by then we'll be able to afford our own harvester. Might not be a bad idea, although, you know, I mean, I'll have to think about that. I think I have to think about that one quite a bit, actually. I can see pros and cons of both. All right, so this is oats. Where are we going to take these oats? What am I looking for? Hit the wrong thing. Oats goes to the BallySpring. Actually, nope, sorry, the BallySpring garage, apparently. Where is the BallySpring garage? Is that down here? That's in. Spuds. Debris crusher. There it is, way over there. Wow. Back where we just came from. I don't know if I'm going to make that trip just for like, what, $5 or whatever it was. So let's go check out, what's the next closest? Just the BallySpring Mart. That's going to be fine. It's a little bit more than $5, but I still don't know if it's worth driving all the way down there just for 700 liters. Now, if we had a full load, 6,000 liters, 5,000 liters, whatever, I would make that trip. I think it would be worth it there, but this is just not, it's not going to be worth it in my opinion. We'll just take it close and be fine with that. It's cost me more gas just to get over there. Tiny bit of money, not much. $370. Hey, it's something. That pays for that load of gas that we just put into that harvester a couple episodes ago. Oh, did that a little too tight? There we go. Let's pull this off to the side and let's get going. Let's go, harvester. Over here by this lake. Nice. I think I'm just gonna do a lap around the whole thing, and then we'll figure out if we want to do each half separately. Pretty big build. We're having almost half a load just from doing the perimeter. Just curious, is this with somebody we've already done a contract with? It is not. Oh, but it is part of this big, really nice farm here. Yeah. Oh, and that includes the cows tier too. That's pretty cool. Definitely would be nice to get discounts to this guy because I like his farm setup, I think. Also because he's right next to the lake. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and do full load here, and I'll bring you guys back when it's time to transport. All right, got that first load finished up. Go get this picked up. And get it dropped off. Where's this going? It is going to the BallySpring Mark. Okay, cool. We know where that is. We was just there. All right, let's go get this dropped off, and then we'll probably call the episode there. But I think we're making decent progress. We are about to make our first investment. I think I'm pretty much sold on the idea of getting that corn header if we can afford it, because I think that is an investment that it will open up more contracts for us. Oh, we'll bump there. Open up more contracts for us overall, and obviously more contracts means more opportunity for money. So I think that is going to be a good move for us overall. Try not to run over the baby cow that's laying down in the middle of the field. This is the sell everything. Thankfully it has not started raining yet, although that could happen any time now. And BallySpring Mark. All right, about a third of the way through with the field. Not bad. I'm going to go ahead and get this truck driven back. I'll get some more done on the contract. And when we come back next episode, we will probably have that contract mostly done and potentially be ready to start looking at buying our corn header if we can afford it. So I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to the following channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.